Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Aloha Jay. You know, some people have this audio issue, and I'm going to show you a few steps to resolve in 5 minutes. And summarize all the steps here so you wouldn't need to go through these hassles. I have a list of summary today talking about a quick way to record your audio and comparison audio recording among software, like I mentioned about Comtasia 2020, Final Cut Pro, and DaVinci Resolve, and Rode mic, and recording by using the condenser mic and Galaxy phone, and GoPro, and few tricks, tips, and lesson on those softwares. And I appreciate your comment. Subscribe to my channel. I mentioned about the Comtasia 2019. This is where you need to record your audio effects. Basically, after recording by voiceover, and it will list like the recording timeline. One day recorded it. So what you need to do is voice narrator and start the video recording. Or I suggest to do is before doing voice recording, I will suggest to record the entire screen and connect your mic to your laptop, or you can use your condenser mic. I recommend to get the condenser mic or dynamic mic. Between the two mics, the dynamic is most likely you have a loud talking. The dynamic mic wouldn't pick up the surrounding sound, pretty much your voice. But if you have a condenser mic, it will pick up a lot of noises from outside. So you need to do editing, post production. Pretty much you need to adjust that way. So Camtasia, I tend to notice when you doing a voice recording or a screen recording, it's a little bit different. You need to adjust it properly. So let's say I just recorded.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Aloha Jay. You know, some have this old.
Now, what you're hearing is from a condenser mic I just play. Then you are listening the voice sounds from the mic. It's not from direct from PC. So I'm sure sounds are a little different. Then it's not best way. Then when you're holding a mic, you don't want to talk to the mic direct. You might want to just to change it. Change it to 45 degrees so you wouldn't hear the pop sound. Maybe you don't need the protection for pop sound. So now after you recorded it, you need to do is, let's see. So I edited the audio compression and noise removal. Let's delete this. Basically, this is the original recording. You see these waves. Basically, these are the sounds that we recorded it. And these are usually like if you edited DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro. These are the one that I adjusted it. So let me go back to what I usually do is quick way is just audio compression. Let me listen to this one first.
And summarize all the steps here so we wouldn't need to go through the hassles.
So this audio is not bad. It doesn't exceed some audio pitch that it just don't want to sounds really some sounds breaks when you speak because it is too loud or something. So what you need to do is audio compression so you have same level of sound, so it will adjust it. Now you're going to remove the noise removal. Then you want to adjust it all the way up to high. Maybe so this Camtasia is basically you don't want to exceed the sound more than this bar, and that's pretty much what you need to do. And other software like DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut Pro, so it's kind of difficult to adjust it. Like when you made the videos and you need to adjust audio, you have to add some way to do it, but I'll show you how to basically once adjusted you have a preset, so you just need to add it some preset level. So now I'm looking at the DaVinci Resolve. This is a pre-recorded one that I tested earlier. So few steps that you need to check is, one is first you have few layers, A1, A2, A3, and I added a few layers. One is this, one is that. So right now you mute, so you don't hear my voice. I'm talking to mic and recording, so you will pick up the mic and echo. So make sure to just mute it. Then after, what you need to do is basically control and add track, either mono or stereo. Depends on what you wanna do. Normally I use stereo, so they create the stereo. So right now you don't have a input. Then you will need to have this input where you wanted to put the mic on. So basically you need to match the audio 3, then patch it. Okay. So now you see the USB. Then now you'll be able to record it. Then click on here and record. And hello. Let's see. Let me stop this one. Okay. So I just recorded this line, but I'm going to move it. Oops. This will make it smaller. Okay. So I have this. Let's listen to this one.
Aroha Jay, some people have this audio issue, blah blah blah. So
okay, now I stop it. So I have a few audio, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then normally when you record, you want to adjust the volume up to maybe around between 10 to 15. Go over up to 0 will be difficult to hear, and the voice will break. So what you need to do is first, I recommend to do the noise reduction. Basically noise reduction, just select this. DaVinci Resolve is maybe that's the only way that you need to do for most of recording for your audio. Next I'm talking about the Final Cut Pro. This is just running on the Mac to show you how to record it. Basically you just need to go Windows, then you will just click on record voiceover. There's a little window voiceover like this. You can select the mic. I have a USB mic, which is condenser mic. So what you need to do is just click on it, then just stop it. Okay, and done. So let's listen to this one.
hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Aroha Jay. Some people have this audio issue. I'm going to show you a few steps to resolve in 5 minutes. Summarize all the steps here. You don't need to go through the hassles.
So then I'll put the preset.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Aroha Jay. Some people have this audio issue. I'm going to show you a...
That's it. So my preset, basically I select the loudness 35%, uniformity 3%, then volume is 10.5 dB, but you can just lower it if you want. But depends on the...
A few steps to resolve in 5 minutes.
You see this bar, it's a little bit low, so what I could do is a little bit, go over a little bit higher. Let's see.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Aroha Jay. Some people have this audio issue.
A little bit more higher.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Aroha Jay. Some people have
this. You don't want to get this bar over -6. That's all you need to remember. Then what I do is Equalizer set to bass boost. Then effect, I have a channel EQ will be bass improve 03. Okay, so you can just select here. That's it. So basically what you need to do is let's say you have these channels here, so you just put it here if you want. Then you can adjust this, then you can save it. The other stuff is already here, equalization, so you can just change it, and loudness, and you just save as effects preset. Okay, so this is how to adjust the sound, audio, voiceover. So hope that I helped, and if you have any questions or comments, just update it for me, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. The DaVinci and Final Cut Pro, it takes longer, like sometimes like 15-20 minutes or longer. Then for example, the audio very simple is less than, let's say less than 1 minute. So when you want to save external like this, just export it. It takes really fast on the Camtasia versus the DaVinci and Final Cut Pro.